Hi everyone, my name is Richard Foty and I'm the music director of the Seraphim and Cherubim Chorus. I'm coming to you live this evening from my home office and my daughter's bedroom. Now if you're watching this, it's likely that you've been a supporter of the choir in the past, or maybe you know someone who's in the choir now. If it's your first time hearing about us, let me tell you a little bit about who we are. So this is actually our 10th year in operation. With everything going on in the world, we almost missed our 10th anniversary. When we first started, we were a ragtag group of 15 alumni from St. Michael's Choir School. Since then, we've grown into a choir of over 60 people, both men and women. And when we started, it was all about the joy of singing, but we realized that the choir was actually a lot more than that. It was something for us to rally around, something that brought us all together, and not just the choristers, but the musicians and our family and our friends and all of our community. Music has always been a really important part of my life. I remember being a kid and going to concerts and thinking, isn't it amazing that you can get this many people into one space and for the short time that you're together, completely forget about everything else going on in your life and just enjoy the moment and the music and the people around you. This was amazing. And we realize now that, yeah, that's true, but it doesn't just happen at concerts. For us, it happens every time we pick up our music and we rehearse at home or we get together as a group and we rehearse. And yes, it does happen at our performances, but we realize that a concert is not just something that a choir does for an audience. It's something we all do together. It's an experience that we have. And so the mission of the choir became quite clear: to connect and move people through music so that we can enrich our community. Now, this year, the world's gone through some challenges that most of us have never seen. And Christmas is coming, and we're not just going to let that season go. It's too important to us. Now, we can't have our typical Christmas concert series this year, and we want to do something. We knew it had to be different, but we weren't quite sure what. So we knew we wanted to bring our choir members back together so they could sing. We wanted to reach out and find new choir members who potentially were missing that same sense of community. And we wanted to engage our family and our friends and our supporters, but we weren't quite sure how. So this year, what we've decided to do is to record a 2020 Christmas album. Now, we've recorded almost every concert that we've had in the last 10 years. So there's a lot of tracks in there that are near and dear to our hearts. So we're going to take the best of the best, remix them, remaster them, and make them sound all professional. And we're going to record 3 new tracks. Now, all of this takes a Herculean effort. Especially those new tracks. We're talking about 60 people who can't get together to record in one room. So everybody has to record in their own spaces, and we have to coordinate song engineers and musicians and administrators. It takes an awful lot of resource, an awful lot of effort, and an awful lot of money. So we're hoping to release the album in December of this year. It'll be available on digital music platforms, and we're hoping to print some hard copies to sell at our concerts as well. Now, what we're asking of you, if your means allow, is to consider supporting the project with any money that you would have otherwise spent on tickets to the concert this year. I know it's a lot to ask, but you'd be supporting the legacy of the choir that we've all built together and means so much to us. And it would also help us bring joy to people this season in a year that really needs it most. In addition, for any donation over $20, we'd be happy to give you a copy of the album when it's complete. I can't thank you enough for all the support you've given us over the years. It truly has been a wonderful journey, and it's just getting started. You've given us so much more than we could have ever wanted from a choir. It's been a wonderful 10 years. Let's make it at least 10 more.